Hey, it's Mimiru. How are you doing? I'm worried because I haven't seen you around at all. Well, I'll be over in the courtyards of Dun Lauriag. I'll be waiting there, so drop by, please? That's all for now.
So what kind of a change of heart is this?
Well, there were a lot of things going on.
A lot of things, huh? That's a convenient phrase.
It is. There are a lot of reasons. I've decided to hang out with Tsukasa until I just can't take it anymore, and that's that.
You say that, but...
Oh, it's all right. I'm solidifying my feelings by talking openly about my idea.
Well, that's a great textbook answer, but how are you going to hang out with him? Tsukasa is still missing, remember?
I know, but I can still call out to him.
Well, you of all players should know that he's not the type that will just crawl out when you call for him. I don't get it.
I know that.
What I just don't understand is why you think this plan can work, you know?
Honestly, I'm not much of a planner. Though I like to make schedules and to-do lists, I've never done things according to the schedule even once in my life. Once I call out to him, all I can do is wait. That's about all I can hope for right now.
Sit there and wait?
Is that bad?
That doesn't seem any different from just doing nothing.
I think it would be good enough for him if I can get a message through saying that I'm waiting. I think the rest is up to Tsukasa from there. At that point, what choice do I have except to wait for him, right? What is it?
I hope that feeling of yours gets across to him.
BT, are you scheming again?
Not just yet.
Say what?
Just kidding.
Ugh.
It'll be tough for you to just sit and wait.
Speaking from experience?
Perhaps.
Oh, so late. No, why? But Mother, you were the one that told me to meet Mimiru in the very beginning. Why now? I don't care. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
That's it?
That's all I could come up with, me and my feeble intellect.
Hey now, I don't like the way you said that.
Huh?
You don't give yourself much credit, Mimiru. You're really a bright girl.
No, sir. I'm just a moron.
Even when the Crimson Knights were all out looking for him, they couldn't find him. Perhaps Tsukasa has a special place, a secluded place that only he can escape to.
He is a character that surpassed the system. It wouldn't be strange for him to have such a place.
If that's the case, it'll be impossible to search for Tsukasa and we won't be able to find him now. Mimiru's plan may be right. Perhaps the best and only choice we really have on the net is to wait.
I don't think it's best, but it may very well be the only...
What about outside?
Well, there were a lot of things going on.
How convenient.
You're retorting in unison?
So, in other words, you really haven't found anything too important.
You get lines by connecting points together. When the lines close, the outlines for the situation start to appear. The more points there are to connect, the more the outline becomes apparent. But right now, we're still looking for those points to connect.
I'll leave the stuff outside to you, Bear. I'll just sit here and wait it out. Wait, on second thought, maybe I'll go make myself some tea.
Okay. When a player steps away from their terminal, this is what happens to them. It's something that's so obvious.
However, Tsukasa doesn't seem to lose the control of his character, despite not being in front of a terminal as we know.
Yeah, I'm sure the reason for that can't be discovered from the outside. I have a feeling that the key to solving this mystery lies within this game. Of course, that would be connected to Tsukasa as well. However, if we get close to discovering the core of the matter, it may be a little too much for Mimiru. At least, that's kind of what this old man is thinking.
So, you want me to seek that information?
You may need to do a little bit of research in a different direction from our friend Tsukasa.
Mr. Bear is good at using people.
Please don't address me like that. Depending upon how we carry this out, Sora may also be of use.
I'm not so sure.
Have you seen little Tsukasa anywhere?
We don't know about him.
I see. Excuse me. Do you know about little Tsukasa?
Wait a minute!
You have to answer the question properly.
I know of him.
Good. Where'd you see him?
The message boards.
You're dumb and worthless.
You're right. This situation is a problem. However, the thought of using the Knights to come down and control Sora's actions...
Lady Subaru, though it was just a short time, that player once acted in conjunction with the Crimson Knights. If we allow such a man to wreak havoc unchecked, the pride of the Knights...
Pride is at stake. I see. Is there anything else?
There's the matter of those monsters.
It looks like that is starting to calm down.
At this rate, we may be able to avoid a panic by saying that it was a bug in the test data for the next version.
Fortunately, the message boards didn't react as strongly as I had expected.
With the case of the monsters calming down, is the issue of Tsukasa also fading away?
What is it?
I have a favor to ask. You're keeping your distance from Tsukasa, but you need to stay close. There is still a need to investigate this bigger flow that Tsukasa got involved in. Something that might eventually affect the foundation of the world. At least, that's the direction I've heard the Knights are headed in.
So are you interested in the activities of the Crimson Knights?
Not at all. What I am interested in is this bigger flow issue. At this point, you are the only one in the Knights organization that even has an idea about how grave the situation is.
What are you trying to sell?
I have no doubt that you're smart, but I'm not sure if I like how you jump to conclusions.
I don't see your point with this.
Exactly. I'm asking these things with that in mind.
Whoa, it's getting light outside already. Ugh, I think I'm gonna pass out if I stay still. He did come here. Hey! Wait! Hey!
Are you all right?
I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. Sorry.
Hey, are you bored? How about joining my party?
I'm not bored.
Well, you look like you're really bored.
Sorry, I'm waiting for someone.
Hey, didn't you say that before?
Huh? You don't say.
Yeah, you sure did. I remember you giving me that line. Maybe you were just sitting here waiting for that guy Godot.
Huh?
Oh well, that wasn't very funny at all. See you around.
Huh. Oh, there you are.
Of course here I am.
So, you haven't slept a wink?
I feel like I wouldn't be waiting if I fell asleep.
I understand that, but you gotta get some rest. I can take your place for an hour or so. At least some sleep will do you good.
If I'm not here when he comes, I'm sure he'll go into hiding again somewhere. I don't want that to happen.
Think you can last until he gets here?
I'm still young. I'll do my best during this short vacation.
Your will is impressive.
Hey, what do you know about Godot?
Did BT mention that?
No, a passerby mentioned it to me. What is Godot anyway?
He's talking about a famous play.
You mean like theater? What's it about?
Two men wait and wait for a man named Godot to arrive. That's all there is to the play, I'm afraid.
Godot never shows up, does he?
That's right.
I'm sure Tsukasa will be here. I'm waiting, because I know he'll come. Don't do that, I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh, pardon me.
So you're the one called BT.
Yeah, what about it?
I have nothing against you. This is the type of guy I'm role-playing, so don't worry about it. In any event, do you want me to call you BT?
I hate to tell you, but you're not that popular these days.
Well, I hate what you would call fads. And no matter what anyone says, I personally like this character.
So, do you have any pet peeves?
Plenty. Would you like to hear about some of them?
I'll decline for now.
Now, let's see. Didn't Subaru arrange for this place just so we could talk about such things uninterrupted? So let's get to the point. What is it you want?
To discuss Tsukasa and things concerning him, and something that might be a threat to the future balance of the world.
Those conversations. Just my style.
Now I know you're there, so it's a waste of time for you to hide. Or do you want me to come down? Come have a seat. Let's talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
Are you wondering how I knew you were here? This very spot?
BT?
Wrong. You're a popular topic on the message boards.
Huh?
They're saying there's a female heavyblade just sitting and waiting for someone. Sound familiar?
That's bad.
You see? It's harder for Tsukasa to come out here, isn't it? But you just had to meet him out here.
That's 'cause we used to come here.
And that's it? I can't believe how easy you made this. There are plenty of places where you could go unnoticed, like some dungeon out there, but no.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind, because I can wait for Tsukasa here with you.
You're gonna wait too?
I have the right to wait, don't I? I was the one who let him escape from the Crimson Knights. You ruined my chance to get him because you turned out to be utterly useless. You remember that, don't you?
I now know what's been on Subaru's mind. I also know now that a wave master named Tsukasa is the focal point of it all. Am I on the right track?
But to truly get to the bottom of this, the Knights, starting with Silver Knight, are of no use.
I have no wish to start a coup d'etat.
And I'm not one for political warfare either.
What else is there to do? What can we do by ourselves without a group to fall back on?
Well, there are advantages to being just the two of us.
BT. I've never been one to beat around the bush. So tell me the main point straight up.
You act and I analyze. If we combine our skills, we can gather information more quickly than the others, and most importantly, we can do so without being noticed.
Information?
Tsukasa is just one of the processes that is currently making itself visible. The cause is something else entirely. Unless we figure out what that something else is, there will be chaos. That's the reason why Subaru is interested in its origin as well.
Do you have any leads?
Tsukasa is an anomaly because his actions surpass that of the system. He operates outside the normal rules of the world. We know that there is an item out there that surpasses the system as well.
That can't be. Such a thing doesn't exist the way you say it does.
Can you really say that for sure?
I once looked for an item like the one that you mentioned, but it didn't exist anywhere in the world.
Well, everything about the world doesn't need to be visible to our eyes. There is no need to deny the existence of something just because you couldn't find it. If you feel up to it, let me know.
Oh, to find the key of the Twilight, huh? This is an omen.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Crim?
What time?
What?
Didn't you set a time?
Nope.
How stupid.
Why's that?
Don't you have any motivation?
That's why I'm waiting here all this time.
First step in the plan. Decide what time to meet. From this hour to that hour. If you only wait during that time every day, you'll last much longer.
Oh, I see.
You just don't think enough. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna log out. So you're happy about that, are you?
No, of course not. I just thought I'd be bored by myself again.
Well, then I'll stay.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'd get scolded if I stayed up any later.
Hmm?
You have a favor to pay back about Tsukasa. Don't forget about that.
Huh? Huh?
I'm sure she's not here. There's no way she'd still be here.
I guess Sora has a point, but I'd never admit that to him. Still, there's something else. Since Tsukasa can't log out, he's always somewhere within this game, even if he has found a secluded spot. He'll move eventually, so I have to stay here all the time as well. Maybe I should have arranged to meet in a dungeon.
You really were here.
Yeah.
You're a fool.
Wait a minute! I've waited here. I can protect you.
From what?
Lots of things.
You really think you can protect me?
I'm not sure. But that's what I decided on. I'm gonna do it.
Well, do as you like.
Yeah. Yeah!
This is good. Tsukasa knows nothing. The higher up it is dropped, the worse the crash will be. Hope is the best spice to bring out despair.